I'm Kaye England, here today in this video to share with you some exciting news about our rulers. Many of you will know this brand as Cut for the Cure rulers. The decision has been made to change that to rulers with a cause. And the primary reason for doing this is we would have greater flexibility in where the monies could be donated for breast cancer research. And also under that, we will be using the name Good Measure. So for here on out in this video, I will refer to the rulers as either Good Measure and or I will call them rulers with a cause. And really, the high quality remains the same. The coloring remains the same. For those of you who have used and loved the brand, nothing will have changed in that. And yes, they are still made in the USA. So let's get busy looking at some new things that I've learned about this brand, and I'm happy to share these with you. Okay, now here's what we have in this ruler lineup for you. We have 21 different tools that we'll be talking about with you today. This collection is made up of 4 rectangle rulers, which is the 7x24, the 7x14, the 4x14, and a 2x7. In addition to that, we have our square rulers, which is a 4-inch square, a 7-inch square, an 11, and a 14-inch square. So there's 8 of our 21. Now we get into the real specialty tools, the tools that have specific jobs. We have our half square and our quarter square triangle in 2 sizes. We have our half rectangle and bias triangle. That gives us 6 more. Then we get into our degreed rulers, and we have 5 different degreed rulers, starting with a 15, a 30, a 22.5, a 45, and a 60. We also have our circle template, and then we have a side set triangle. That makes up all 21 of the rulers we'll be discussing with you today. I've chosen one of our strip cutters to discuss some of the features of this brand. And you can clearly see the words Good Measure, our little pink ribbon, the actual ruler that we're working with, and the fact that it's made in the USA. In addition, I want you to know that this brand has 2 colors of markings. It has pink lines and green lines. On every ruler in the collection but one, which is the side set, these have a job. Every pink line is a 1/4 or a 3/4, and every green line is a 1/2 or a whole. And in addition to that, one of the things that makes this brand especially nice is all of our north-south lines. That means any of our increments of a 1/4, a 1/2, or 3/4 have breaks in the line. We refer to those breaks as a sight line. In other words, the ability for you to position your fabric where there is no ink, and you have all of these really wonderful little lineup marks. If your tool that you're cutting with has a solid black or green, I don't care what color of line, running north and south on this strip cutter ruler, you can only cut to the left or the right of that line. I have the ability to cut in the center of a line on a ruler that has sight lines on every marking. The other thing our strip cutters have is even 1/16 inch markings. So I truly could cut a 3 3/16 inch strip if I chose to. And you might say, why would I want to do that? There are lots of elements in patchwork that require a 1/16 inch cut. So this is another bonus feature. Now, all of the other lines that live on here, like our directional lines, have jobs that many other brands perhaps do have, but these are exclusive to this brand And that's what I'm going to be sharing with you as we make our cut. Now that we've talked about that, let's actually put that to work and show you how to make a cut.